Who has the oldest home on Earth? That depends, of course, on what you count as a home. In this video, we will cover different types of homes that have been continuously inhabited for the longest time. The oldest continuously inhabited wooden house in the world is home to just one family. It is located on the Faroe Islands, which are between England and Iceland. There are no trees on the Faroe Islands, so the house was constructed from wood that washed up on the shores of the islands. Known as King's Farm, the house was built sometime in the 1000s. Since then, people have been living in it without interruption. It has now been occupied by the same family since 1550. Part of the house has also been converted into a museum. Of course, some inhabited buildings can house multiple families. In New Mexico, there is a building called Taos Poblo, which is the oldest continuously inhabited building in the Americas. Taos Poblo was constructed around 1,000 years ago by the Pueblo, a Native American tribe. Taos Poblo is located in New Mexico, and it has been continuously inhabited since its construction. It is currently home to around 150 people. It is also important to note that Taos Poblo is not one singular building, but rather a collection of many individual homes built side by side and in layers, with common walls but no connecting doorways. Taos Poblo is built out of mud bricks, with large logs supporting the roofs. Another building that is almost 1,000 years old and is considerably larger than Taos Poblo is Windsor Castle. Windsor Castle in England is the oldest continuously inhabited castle in the world. Construction of this castle was started in 1070 by William the Conqueror and was completed in 1086. Since then, Windsor Castle has been the home of the British royal family. But there are more types of residences that people have lived in for a very long time, such as monasteries. The oldest continuously inhabited Christian monastery in the world is St. Catherine's, and it has been inhabited for a much longer period, almost 1,500 years. St. Catherine's is located at the foot of Mount Sinai in the Sinai Peninsula of Egypt. The monastery was built between 548 and 565 AD by order of Byzantine Emperor Justinian I to house monks who had been living in the area since the 4th century AD. Since it is located below Mount Sinai, where Moses is said to have received the 10 Commandments from God, it is an important religious site for Christians, Jews, and Muslims. Now let's get to the oldest continuously inhabited buildings in the world, which are houses located in Matera, Italy. Matera is one of the oldest cities in the world. Part of the city, known as Sassi di Matera, was built around 9,000 years ago. The homes in this section of the city are built into the rock, which is known as tufa stone. This stone is porous and easily carvable, which allowed the original builders to quickly chisel out the homes. Some of the homes are fully built into the rock, while others are partially built into the rock with freestanding stones forming some of the walls. Today, the caves serve many functions. Besides being used as residences, they are used as museums, churches, and hotels. These homes are all very different, but they all share one key thing in common. People have lived in them for generations. This speaks to the durability of these buildings and the continuity of the cultures and people who live there.